All right, John, so your channel's kind of new, just picking up some viewers. We just made a few videos. Why don't you take a second before we get into your story of the day and just tell us who you are and what the mission of your channel is going to be and where your experience comes from.
Okay, my name is John Wright, aka Irish. I did 20 years for aggravated assault and serious bodily injury. The outcome of that was a man died. So I was sentenced to and completed a 20-year sentence day for day. What I aspire to do here is to share information about what it's like to be in prison for real. What it's like for a person who's trying to go home in prison. For people who may be going to prison and for people who may have family members in prison. And hey, just to show appreciation for the guys out there, all you guys out there that did what you could to get out of prison. I'm not going to tell you the tough guy stories. There are some times that were hard, and I'm going to share that with you, but I want to give you the real experience of what it's like in TDCJ. Okay, I want to tell a story. My friend Brandon Mancuso reminded me about Shitty Billy and getting drunk and fucked up in the penitentiary. I didn't drink in the penitentiary. When I caught my case, when I committed my crime, I was drunk. I was intoxicated, and I feel like if I was sober, I wouldn't have done what I did necessarily. So, alcohol and some drugs are readily available in the penitentiary, and well, alcohol has to be brewed up. The guys will take their orange juice and they'll go to commissary, they'll get their orange juice, they'll get their mint sticks for sugar, and mint sticks are like candy canes without the corn on there. And they'll get some yeast or they'll get some bread. And like I said, there's no air conditioning in TDC, so it gets hot in there, so it gets hot enough for fermentation purposes. So the guys will find a sucker or find somebody that doesn't go to commissary and is willing to do whatever, and they'll hide and create hooch in their lockers or in their cells. And that's how guys get fucked up. They get drunk. They take these gallon jugs and they brew their own wine. So I would tell them, hey, see, the result of this is always a fight. It's always some bullshit. It's always either a fight or somebody going to lockup, because they have lockup in TDC, and that's not for me. So whenever my friends, my homeboys, Mexicans, whoever, white guys, whatever I was cool with, I would tell them, hey motherfuckers, I'm not drinking, I'm not participating. If y'all get your asses whooped and get your teeth kicked in, don't come to me trying to get some help, because I'm not helping you. I'm against it. I am against it. I was against it. I don't drink. I'm a grumpy, and I don't get into that shit. So there was a story of one night where the guys were getting drunk. Good buddies of mine, good guys. Mancuso was one of them, and Billy Dennison was another one of them. And he ended up earning the nickname Shitty Billy, which I assigned to him. But the guys are at my cubicle. We're in the dorms, right? We're in the dorms, big ass dorms, and this open space where you can go to take a shower sometime you want to. You got to walk to the bathroom, you know. But there's people all around. There's little cubicles that you stay in, so you have your own little private area, which is really, really nice in prison compared to the cells. But you live with a bunch of motherfuckers. Like, you have, instead of one cellie, you have 120 cellies. So they were telling me, hey, we're gonna get drunk. You want to get some of this? Irish, you can get some of this. You can get fucked up. Come on, quit being a pussy. All this shit, whatever. I'm like, hey, I'm not being a pussy. I don't fucking drink. I don't drink because I was drunk when I caught my case, and I'm not gonna do it. I make sure they understand that when I got drunk, I got in trouble. When you get drunk, you're gonna get in trouble most likely. So they were like, okay, whatever, you're pussy, blah, blah. So they leave, and they're over there having fun. They got their music up. They make homemade speakers, and they're blasting music and being somewhat disrespectful, but mostly, you know, doing their own thing, and everybody's cool with it. It's Friday night. So, because on Friday nights and Saturday nights, they have a late night rack. They don't rack up till like 1 o'clock. And you can stay in the day room, watch TV, and hang out, play dominoes or whatever. So, they do their thing, and I go to sleep. You know, I read my book, and I go to sleep, mind my own business. Well, in the middle of the night, like 2 or 3 o'clock in the morning, this older black dude that I was cool with came up to my cubicle. Hey, Irish. I'm like, yeah, what's up, man? I said, if it's them fools, I don't want to hear about it. He's like, man, you got to come see this, man. Billy shit on the floor. I was like, what the fuck? I said, I don't give a fuck. Fuck him. They can clean it up, or y'all whip his ass, whatever y'all got to do. Fuck it, I'm not coming. So I lay down, and I try to go back to sleep. I toss and turn. I can't go back to sleep because I know what's going to happen. If he shit or threw up and it doesn't get picked up, there's going to be some shit. They're going to jump him. They're going to beat him up. So I put on my shoes and I go over there to see what's what. And I look in his cubicle, and man, there is a pile of shit in the middle of the floor on his cubicle. And I look to my right towards the shower, because the shower is on. Now you can hear the shower. It's not that far from the shower. I look to my right. I look at the walkway. And man, there's what looks like a milk dud every 5 feet. So I follow the trail of shit, and Billy's in the shower like this. I'm like, bitch, what the fuck did you just do? He said, man, I dreamt that I was shitting. I said, bitch, that wasn't no dream. There's shit every fucking where. I don't know. And he's obviously, he can barely speak. He can barely move. He's just standing there in the shower and washing off. So I'm like, man, you can smell it. It's rank. I don't know, like, we shit in the toilet and that water covers up a lot of smell. It really still stinks, but when that shit hits a hot ass piece of pavement, that shit is bad, stinky. So I know that people are getting pissed off and people want something done about it. And they know that I'm not involved with it, that he's my homeboy, but I'm not involved with it because I wasn't drinking. But I was like, man, me being a good person and me not wanting to see this dude get fucked up, really, like, I talk shit, but I don't want to see nobody get hurt, especially nobody I'm fucking with. So I go and get the stuff to clean it up. I sweep it up with the dustpan, or actually a piece of cardboard. I scoop it up into it, and I follow through. And then I go get some spray. We call it Double D in there. It's a disinfectant spray, and some Bippy, which is actually Comet. So I put it on there, and I fucking pick up all the shit, and I put all the cleaning supplies on it and let it sit, and I come back through and I wipe it up. And I cleaned it up, but forever after that, to me, he was Shitty Billy. And he didn't like it, but who gives a fuck? So that's for you, Brandon. Thanks for the memory. Thanks for reminding me of it. But that's the story of Shitty Billy.